Getting ready now for the third heat of the 800 metres. Brian Whittle, member of the Haringey Club at Scott, also a member of Seaforth, going for Great Britain. That's the Olympic champions time, confirmed at 1:45.94. And the significant thing there is that Popovic did beat Tom McKean's time, 1:46.89. So Popovic and McKean are the two fastest losers at the moment, but 4 rounds still to come. And only 4 go through as the fastest losers. Brian Whittle stepped up from 400 metres. Hasn't quite bridged the gap so far, Brendan, but if he's going to do it, tonight's the important one.
Well, I think Brian's speed will stand him in good stead in this first round.
So that's the third heat of the first round. Kibet going fast on the inside, and he's the favourite to take this one. Abdenou of Algeria also dangerous, and in the race we've got Squella of Chile, Brian Whittle, Valaboy of Malaysia, Miguelis of Argentina, and Gonzalez of Spain. And actually this doesn't look too fast. They've slowed it right down, which will help McKean. But, Kibet normally a fast front runner. Brian Whittle right alongside him. He's a fast finisher, so he'll be happy as it slows down. Squella of Chile in third place. Abdenou is a very fast finisher, by the way, in the green vest of Algeria, running very, very wide. So approaching the bell is Kibet, Whittle, Gonzalez of Spain, Squella of Chile, Abdenou of Algeria. The time of the bell, 56.84, is slow. Remember, McKean went through in 53, about 53.4, 53.5. They're speeding up down the back straight, though. It's Kibet and Whittle having quite a battle in front. Gonzalez goes third, Squella is 4. Abdenou in 5th place, and the Argentinian Miguelis is 6th. Abdenou with his usual late run, coming very wide in the green vest, storming through. Kibet leading, and they're really winding up now. Whittle's got to find something. The first 2 only sure to go through, and the way they're racing it out could be bad news for McKean. It's Kibet, Whittle, Gonzalez on the inside, and they're very, very close together. 2 short. Oh, and Gonzalez has got nowhere to go. Kibet won it. Whittle in 2nd place. Gonzalez tried to push Kibet out of the way, but there was nowhere really for him to go. The Spaniard can't feel aggrieved at that, and it's 150.13, so McKean still survives.
Well, Brian Whittle was perfect there. He would be happy with the way the pace went. Coming with 200 metres to go, he starts to kick and starts to accelerate, and when he asks a question, he's finding some answers. But he's battling into the finishing straight now, and Abdenou's coming on the outside. Well, we've seen him finish well before, but look at him in the inside. Look at Gonzalez from Spain. Whittle's battling and holding on, holding his position, and then Gonzalez decides to come through a gap where no gap exists, and that could have been a disqualification if he'd actually qualified, because look, there's no room there. He tries to give a push, pushes Kibet, and he ends up suffering for it, and I think that was the right justified extent of that particular thing. And Brian Whittle, he'll be delighted. He'll probably go and talk to Tom McKean now. Look at this head-on. Look at Gonzalez. At this stage, often one assumes that a gap's going to appear, but there was never going to be one. Kibet holding his position right in the middle of the lane. Whittle knows there's some pressure there, and look at Gonzalez. There's no possible way he can get through. He tries a frustrated effort. He almost pushes Whittle over the line, but Brian Whittle's a strong man. He's been in situations like this in relays, and he wasn't going to give up on that.
Actually, it was Kibet who looks around, who took the worst knock there, and if Kibet had gone down, we'd have had some real problems.
Well, we certainly would. We've got some drama, and we've got to sweat through another 3 rounds, and I've just looked ahead at the last heat of the men's 800 metres, and every single one of those athletes has run faster than the time that Tom McKean ran earlier, 1:47.38, this season. So we're not going to get over this one for a few minutes yet.